Hi, everybody. Welcome to Better Connecticut. I'm Kara Sundlin.
Scott Haney here, and I was going to surprise Miss Sundlin with a free giveaway, and she said, I already know about it. It's on my calendar. And I'm like, what are you talking about? So if they're giving away free tulip bulbs.
Yes.
Now, one thing that got me through quarantine was taking a walk through Elizabeth Park.
Yes, you and I both did a lot of walks in Elizabeth Park, and the beautiful flowers, and the tulips.
Tulips were amazing. So Tuesday, today, it's already over today, but tomorrow through Friday, October 2nd, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., if you go to the Elizabeth Park greenhouse, bring your own bag, and they're going to give you tulip bulbs.
Yeah,
How awesome is
BYOB,
that?
bring your own bag, and then, you know, those beautiful tulips, you get to take some home, and this is the time to plant them. We have a story coming about planting. It's also free coffee day because today is National Coffee Day.
Yum.
And you can get free coffee because Dunkin' Donuts is giving out a free iced or cold coffee. Free iced or hot coffee, I think, right?
Yeah, with a purchase. What are you going to purchase? Like a sandwich or something, or a donut or something? I guess with any purchase. Literally anything. Did you get one, Adam? Oh, Adam got his free coffee.
Starbucks has 5 days of freebies for its store for reward members. So you want to check in with your local coffee spot. I like to get maybe just a bacon, egg, and cheese wake-up wrap at any time of the day, actually.
I typically get the veggie on the English muffin or whatever that fake bread is. Pita bread. It's a low-fat thing.
Oh, right, the low-carb, whatever.
Low-carb bread. That's not really bread.
Which country grows the most coffee in the world?
Well, I'm going to say Colombia.
It's Brazil. I only know that because it was in this little free coffee story.
Well, isn't that interesting?
Brazil.
Who
Brazil.
knew?
Today is Brazil.
Right. Well,
More
at least
than
I got
50 countries grow the beans,
Which is pretty interesting. All right, Target, of course, is jumping on the bandwagon of Amazon. The retailer sales event is scheduled for October 13th and 14th, which is the same as Amazon's big days. It's going to be alongside the Amazon
Prime Days.
Prime Day. Now, this started back in 2019, Target. So they said they're going to double the amount of electronics that they're going to be selling at a discount. I
mean, that's amazing. And, you know, Amazon...
Do you need any electronics?
I mean, I could always use a new TV or something.
Seriously? I don't need anything.
I have a couple of my TVs are still dumb TVs, and I'd like to get them all to be smart TVs.
Although my brother did make fun of the size of the TV in my house.
Our TVs are so old. My TV that is on my wall predates my children.
Are you kidding?
No, we got Dennis and I got it.
Does it have one of the big backs?
No, it's a flat screen, but Dennis and I got it when we were engaged, and, you know, it's still there.
That's pretty interesting.
It survived. I don't know. If it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
Exactly. Just keep you. That's what I'm like. I have a TV in my bedroom that's probably predates your children as well. I just keep using it.
Yeah. So, Time magazine is remembering Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg with a special edition. It's on newsstands now. It's a really beautiful, beautiful piece, and so you can bring it, you can read more about her, you can find about her professional accomplishments, and it's a keepsake.
I know nothing about Ruth Bader Ginsburg other than the fact that she's on the Supreme Court. Like, I don't know anything about her family, I don't know anything about her personal life, so this is something that I'd really like to get. I think of Ruth Bader Ginsburg as like I'm in kindergarten and she's my teacher.
Yeah.
And I don't think
she doesn't
exist anywhere else except the Supreme Court.
You know, I've learned a lot just from all the coverage that's been on her life and just how interesting, you know, here she was, this woman who wasn't going to get to be a clerk, essentially because she was a woman, and now a professor later. I mean, there's just interesting how she was a mom while she was going to law school. She had a baby. I mean, all these different things that she did. And
I know about her legal views, and just from following it from the news, but I don't really follow.
You know,
her
she was a fashion trendsetter too. She brought the scrunchie back. Everyone started wearing scrunchies. She liked to wear scrunchies.
Well, who knew? Who knew that? Who knew that?
So you can find that and maybe share it with your family. Might be a good thing to do with the kids. It's also on newsstands or order at the website magazine.store and find it on Amazon. It's published by Meredith Corporation, which owns this TV station.
All right, now Chadwick Boseman, we're learning even more about what a wonderful gentleman he was before his passing from cancer last month. He actually gave his co-star part of his salary so that she would be equal in the salary earnings for their movie?
Yeah, Sienna Miller told Empire magazine that Boseman wanted to make sure she was paid fairly, and she was not given the salary she asked for. So Boseman instead gave her part of his salary to get her to the number that she should have been at, because this is a problem, right, in Hollywood, where women are often making way less than male actors. And not only did he do that, But we're just finding out about it because she shared it in an article. It wasn't like he did it for publicity or everyone talked about it. He just did it because he thought it was the right thing to do, she said.
Well, that's you know what, good for him. God bless him and may he rest in peace.
43 years old, so
43
young.
years old. All right, Avatar is coming out, and Avatar 2, Avatar 3, but you have to wait until like 2022, 2023, 2024.
That movie was so highly produced. I didn't know they were ever going to make more. And now, apparently, 2 and 3, they must have done them together.
Isn't this the movie where it was so beautiful that people were like depressed after watching it?
Yeah, they just wanted the world to be...
They wanted the world to be like Avatar? Oh,
yeah.
Who wants to see him? I don't want to see that.
Well, it was, maybe you wouldn't be depressed. You would just look at it as being beautiful.
As being beautiful.
But James Cameron says he's already finished the shooting of Avatar 2 and 3. Number 3 is 95% complete. So I'm guessing they have to do that for production-wise. They got to...
If you want to see the 5th one, it comes out in 2028. So mark your calendars.
Wow.
We only have 8 years to wait. Isn't that incredible? They've been doing the production in New Zealand.
But the first sequel, Avatar 2, will come out December 2022, they say.
2022. All right.
Amazing.
Hang on.
I love velociraptors from Jurassic Park. They're like my favorite little dinosaur. You know, they sneak up and they're like... We always joke that our cats are like velociraptors. Now, I also love roller coasters. You can go on a velocicoaster.
360-degree turn is in this ride, plus 100-foot...
oh my gosh, look at this.
Look at this. 100-foot free fall drop.
Oh my gosh, look at this.
Oh my, I can't even watch the video. I can't do roll. I used to be a roller coaster kid, and now I can't do it anymore as an adult.
I agree with you. I always loved them growing up. I would go on the biggest, the best, the fastest.
Fastest, and you wouldn't.
You'd be like
running to get on them.
I don't think I can do it as well anymore.
No.
I don't know if I just more fear as you get older.
Space Mountain was like the last roller coaster that I actually enjoyed.
And that's kind of easy.
Even though I thought my head was going to get chopped off, you kept going through the thing like this. It was so dark you couldn't see anything.
It's going to be 155 feet. That'll be the tallest hill. That is less than half the height of a so-called giga coaster plunge at 300 feet, 90 miles an hour. I don't know. There's a lot of stats going on.
Can we get to my favorite story of the day? The tattoo man in Paris. He scared all of his students, and they had to fire him. He has so many tattoos, Kara. His goal is to get 100.
Well, he said tattoos are his passion, and he tattooed the whites of his eyes black.
So the kids got scared because he was the teacher in the kindergarten, and the parents got him. They went and they complained, and they fired him. Look, he tattooed. He looks like a gargoyle.
I mean,
he has tattooed, and he says
he spent
his goal,
about $35,000 so far on tattoos. Now, he did say, in his defense, he says, I love teaching. I'm a really good teacher, and I think this is really sad that I lost my job over this.
460 hours of tattooing. 460 hours under the pen. You know how long that is?
That's a lot.
That's a lot of hours. Well, now he doesn't have to dress up for Halloween. He can go as himself.
He said he's not going to stop until ink covers 100% of his body. Anyway, let us know what you think. If you want to go to our Better Connecticut Facebook page, do you think he shouldn't be able to do that if he's a teacher, or did they make the wrong call? Prince George is going to have to give back a little trinket. Someone said, oh, look at here, baby George, you can have a shark tooth. Turns out...
Baby shark, it's baby shark.
Turns out this baby shark was a fossil that's quite important to... it lived millions of years ago, and it was found in the limestone on the island of Malta.
David Attenborough found it back in the 60s, and he said, I'm going to keep this and eventually give it to... Who knows? He gave it to
someone special. But Malta has come calling. It wants its shark tooth back. It says this is our natural history. You can't give this fossil to a child. We want our history back.
We want it back, and it's a part of our artifacts, and we're keeping it. So the works are in progress to get the tooth back. I'm sure that they'll give it back without a hitch. Meghan McCain welcomes a baby girl and with her husband Ben Domenech. Is that how you say? Domenech? I hope I'm saying. I don't know. I was reading some of the article, Kara. It's so every time she posts something, people write on there and say, like, she wrote that people were saying about her father, I hope he rots, and I mean, just the nastiest.
People are so mean online
about her father, that she was like, I'm really not talking about my public life, and I don't want to talk about my children, because every time I post something, people jump on the mean bandwagon.
Right, and this is being a daughter of a politician, as Meghan McCain is, then it's, you know.
And what I also learned from the article is that Whoopi Goldberg is psychic. She said that a year ago that she was going to have a child and that she told me the gender, and she was 100% right.
Oh.
So Whoopi Goldberg is omnipotent.
Well, she was in the movie Ghost, right? Wasn't she in that movie?
What does that have to do?
Maybe she learned. I don't know.
All right, for all the latest, what does that have to do with anything? For all the latest celebrity news and interviews, you can catch People at 7:30 right here on Channel 3.
Let's check in with Kay Adams and Lawrence K. Jackson for a preview.
Here's what people are talking about.
The greatest thing about Naya Rivera was she was loyal, she was protective, just such a fierce force of nature.
They starred together on Glee, and now Jane Lynch tells us how the loss of her former co-star Naya Rivera affected her.
Absolutely. Then American Murder, The Family Next Door, the Netflix documentary, the brutal murders that shocked the nation. Chris Watts killed his pregnant wife and daughters and acted like he was missing his family and just wanted to get them back. We have the exclusive clip.
Just wait to hear the details on that.
I've done everything in my heart to make my family's life better.
That's tonight on People.